Of course. It's a tough.
Right, with pads on. Exactly.
Yes.
Well, here he is again, the run up the middle. He fights for the first down, but he lost the ball. Gilman kicked it out. It's still free. Tyreek's got to look out. Tyreek Hill might go. Tyreek Hill was right on the spot, and he's gone for a touchdown. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Tyreek. The ball finds him.
What is going on around here? I've never seen a first half like that. How?
Offensive player advance for a touchdown.
On second down, Foreman stays into block. Tight window throw, and somehow Terrace Marshall holds on to it. For Tampa Bay, they're going to run it to McCaffrey right up the middle, and a stiff arm. McCaffrey for 6. Pumps, pressure comes, throws high, it's intercepted. Deshaun Gibson has got it for San Francisco, and he's got room to run into Tampa territory. Inside the 40 and out of bounds there. And this number 1 defense is rolling.
Karlaftis gets another sack.
Out of the gun, Wilson releases it, and it's Marlon Mack chewing up real estate. Could Mack go? He will! Touchdown, Denver! Motion man Hinton. Fake it. Wilson. Intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. And Gay is going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Second down and 5. Off the fake to Jamal Williams. Goff going deep, wide open, touchdown on his first NFL reception. The rookie out of Alabama, Jameson Williams.
Third down and 7. Pressure's coming. Tannehill lost the football. Big hit on Tannehill. Trayvon Walker forced the fumble, and the Jaguars recover.
Lead the all-time series 32-24, including the playoffs. Dobbins in the backfield, 48 of Pittsburgh. First, oh, there he goes! A big hole! Off to the races! Chased by Fitzpatrick with a move and a stiff arm and out of bounds.
You hear Dak shouting out orders to the 2 blockers inside.
Texans rush 4. Prescott flushed. On the run, throwing on the run, looking deep for Brown, who had to adjust to it, and he makes the catch at the 26-yard line. On 4th and 7, Hurts lofts it for Smith. It's a touchdown, Devontae Smith. And Nick Sirianni loves it.
In Vikings territory. Goff going deep on first down. It is caught and taken in for a touchdown by DJ Chark. 48 yards.
Coming into tonight. 3rd and 5. Shortest distance on a 3rd down. They try to go the distance, and they will. Sheeta, cheat code again. Tyreek touchdown. 60 yards.
They had a first down pass play. Jalen Hurts has been locked in so far. Wants it all and has Brown. One play to get in the end zone. A.J. Brown for the 10th time this year.
From the 24.
Allen, he's got heat on this one. He's got Knox. Oh, look at that somersault for a touchdown.
That might be better than Josh Allen.
It is.
That was incredible. Oh, it looks like he got twisted sideways and got broken half. Oh, man.
Dolphins down Eric Rowe in the secondary for the moment. Hamstring injury. Again, Herbert moves the pocket, goes for Williams, brought it in. Mike Williams, not
Didn't touch it.
Back up and running, inside the 15 to the 14-yard line.
After the Vikings went 3 and out on their first drive of the second half, it's a fake. And the Lions will pick up the first down and much more inside the 35-yard line. And finally, knocked out of bounds was C.J. Moore.
This is Mixon. No, the fake to Mixon. The throw, and here is all alone for the touchdown, Trenton Irwin.
The way that the Jaguars have been throwing the ball so far, the time for the Titans to step up and get a pass rush after them.
2nd and 11. Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Ingram holds on. Touchdown! What a catch! Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the day. And the Jaguars are pouring it on in Nashville.
Meanwhile, Burrow back to work on offense from his own 25. The pitch for Mixon. Mixon following, blocking. Has first down yardage, and here he goes down the sideline. Cut down by John Johnson.
So happy to have him back after the high ankle sprains kept him out. He's going that way, sideline, and it is caught by Williams. And that's what he does best. Physical, 6'4", put it up in the air.
They've had some missed opportunities today. There's Cousins firing downfield. Jefferson's got it. Justin Jefferson inside the Lions 30, taken down at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 10. Harris in the backfield. Pressure up the middle. Drilled as he threw. Caught! Deontay Johnson working on Marlon Humphrey.
Well, they're going to get an extra 15 because of the hit on Trubisky as well.
184 passing, 191 rushing.
Another carry for Sanders, and this one breaks loose. He's headed for the end zone. Touchdown.
Check that. 232 rushing.
That's some quick math. And that's 144 today for Sanders.
Oh, my goodness, they got to it.
We got a game. We have a game.
How about that? That was Jermaine Johnson, another one of the first-round picks.
First down and 10. Prescott in the pocket. Throws to the sideline. What a catch! Noah Brown!
Wow. Coming up big, Noah Brown.
This is what's coming up for the Giants. 4th down 15 here. Taylor scrambles to keep it alive. Takes off, and he'll run for a first down, and then some. Tyrod Taylor on 4th down and 15 gets 32.
2 minutes remaining. Goff throws. Wow. It is caught. Penei Sewell, the right tackle, makes the catch and picks up a Lions first down.
Are you kidding me? Deep in your own territory. This is, the man Mills is up against it now.
Mills with pressure up the middle. Directing traffic on the run. Throwing over the middle. He's got Chris Moore. Moore into Dallas territory at the 44. Clock running. 23 seconds and counting.
And DeMarcus Lawrence almost had him in the backfield. Mills, more athletic than I think he gets credit for. Escapes the pocket.
That'd be interesting, Evan, to see what Andy Reid wants to do with something like that if he calls his plays to the opposite side.
Mahomes, he'll just chuck it ahead, and it's caught. McKinnon has that next gear. Touchdown on a full sprint to the end zone.
He's been amazing so far this season in his replacement bid for Russell Wilson.
Here he is on the move to the left. Looking, and he throws a pick. And it's J.C. Horn with his 3rd of the season. Boy, all the talk about Geno Smith, and J.C. Horn ends up getting tripped up inside the 20-yard line. What a swing from Carolina out of the gate.
Warren remains the running back. In the 1st and 10, Trubisky. There's a block by Gentry. Going deep, and he's got him. Pickens runs. Williams makes the stop. Put him at the 7. First and goal to go.
On 2nd and 1. Mills with time, taking a shot for Moore on the sideline, reaching out, and he makes a spectacular grab.
Low snap. Tannehill hands off to Henry. Henry's got some room. Henry's got a first down and much more. Down the sideline. Derrick Henry still going. And Wingard catches him at the 25. A 50-yard run for Derrick Henry.
Late switch by Herbert. Out of the pocket, 2 receivers this side. Williams, feet down. Touchdown, Mike Williams.
Really? Soaking wet. I can't even see through my camera lens. Come on. Ball is loose. Picked up by the 49ers.
I don't think he's down.
Azeez Al-Shaair.
I think it was Charvarius Ward. He just pulled the trigger off the edge.
Brady throwing, caught. Julio Jones has it inside the 10. It'll be a 1st and goal.
Rypien in his 4th year from Boise State. Deep drop. Rypien. Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy's got the hat trick.
This is way too early to make those decisions.
11th play of the drive, and it's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw with a beautiful play. He tipped it to himself. He picks it off, the 2nd one this half for the Niners. 4-man rush. Purdy loading up, going deep. He's got a man. Ayuk in. Touchdown 49ers. Are you kidding?
There was a little something about Colorado, in fact. It was the OC there from 2011 to 2012. That pass offline. Did Denver get it clean? Patrick Surtain? No.
Blitz coming. Purdy lofting, going deep. Has McCaffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Trying to get the ball in the end zone.
Can definitely use the middle of the field with the 2 timeouts. Lawrence to the end zone, and it's caught off the deflection, but he was out of bounds. Zay Jones thinks he got his feet in, but it's been ruled incomplete on the field.
3rd and 10 or longer. You're not going to do much with that.
Except for now.
White's pass. What a catch. Barrios.
Pierce runs. The ball is out. Hops right into the hands of Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs trying to find some running room. Diggs going the wrong way for the moment. All the way back into Dallas territory. And Trayvon Diggs still on the move. Diggs.
Oh, he just ran out again.
And he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Diggs has 1 catch, Tony, for 4 yards.
That's not okay.
2nd and 10. There he is. Right on cue. Past the 40. The 50. And out racing some defenders like Whitehead. And that's going to be the longest play of the game so far. They're running.
There's the run. Pierce with a hole into the secondary. And Pierce leveling Cowboys all the way to the 40-yard line. Boy, he blasted Malik Hooker.
They've had some missed opportunities today. There's Cousins firing downfield. Jefferson's got it. Justin Jefferson inside the Lions 30, taken down at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 10. Harris in the backfield. Pressure up the middle. Drilled as he threw. Caught! Deontay Johnson working on Marlon Humphrey.
Well, they're going to get an extra 15 because of the hit on Trubisky as well.